This is the Daily Paycheck here on Casino Gaming TV. I'm John from ProCrafts. We're running this show here with two main goals. Number one, we're building a master bankroll. We started with $10,000. We're looking to build it up to $100,000 in small increments. We're looking to buy in for about 10, 20% every day with a win goal of 10% or more every day. Ideally, we get a 70% plus win rate along the way. The big idea here is to increase that master bankroll as we go with those little wins and have bigger and bigger buy-ins with bigger and bigger bets and of course, bigger and bigger wins. It's gonna be an exercise in extreme discipline. Winning a small amount each day and tacking that onto the master bankroll is gonna be really tough, but I think if we do that versus going for home runs all the time, we're gonna have a nice, consistent win rate. The second major goal that we have is strategy testing. And what I want to find out is, can a strategy or a betting pattern be trusted to earn a consistent daily paycheck? In other words, can it survive a full month of simulated play? I'm gonna go live every day for 4 weeks, Monday through Friday, 20 days, like I'm doing it for real, right? There's no camera tricks, there's no editing, there's no stop and tape, there's no BS, there's just flat out nowhere to hide. I'm gonna do this live every day. What we want to see is, how do the strategies perform under actual pressure, under the actual quote unquote law of big numbers, and over time, how do they respond? It's easy to win in the short term. It's tough to win consistently over a long period of time. So with all that said, let's round up and get to today's daily paycheck. All right, good morning folks, and welcome to the Daily Paycheck. It's John from ProCrafts. Here we go. This is Friday, day 5 of week 3 of the Dallas Drawdown strategy. So here we are. All told, the paycheck strategies are up 15,000 bucks. We've started with 10. We have 25,000 in the bank now. Dallas Drawdown itself is 11-4, given yesterday's win. Not where I want it to be. It needs to be 16-4. I want it to be a 4-to-1 ratio. We're behind where we ought to be with it. So it is what it is. You're going to have to come out sevens, and that's just how this game works. But so far, so good. Feel pretty good about where we've been. It's one of these strategies where, and you'll see it here in a minute, where it's feast or famine. It's feast or famine. We come out here, we either win it out of the gate or we lose out of the gate. Let me show you how it works. I'm actually going to show you. I'll show you at a small level, and this is what I would do at like a bubble craps level or at a stadium craps level. You got to start out with 4 times rather what your ending bet is going to be. My ending bet is going to be nickels. So it's 4 times the ending bet. And so it's 20 bucks on the 4, 5, 9, and 10, and 24 then on the 6 and the 8. We'll cut that into pennies here. And so there it's 4 times your ending minimum bet is how we started out. Now what we do, we take 3 hits and we're out. So basically first hit, whatever hit, let's work the inside. The first hit would pay 28 bucks on an inside number. All right. We'll take the 4 and 10 out of it because they pay more and it kind of skews the numbers a little bit. So first hit pays 28 bucks on the inside. They're all 20 bucks. Take half your bets down. Okay. Your dealers will get used to doing this. It's very simple. You say, cut me down by half or take me down to 64. Know your numbers. I did this at the casino last night, actually, this exact strategy on the way home from moving Zach. Worked really well. They'll do this. They'll spread everything out for you. Nice and simple like, right? If we look at our rack at this point, we've got $25 in green. I've got 50 bucks from the reds. That makes 75, 85, 90 bucks. Plus a couple of whites, right? 90 bucks, $92. We started with 128. So you got a lion's share of your money's back. Now, it's in the second hit on the inside. It pays 14 bucks. We can take 15 for $1. And again, half the bets come back and they would spread you out like so. And now we're at 32 across. Okay, so if you're playing this and your target is 64 across, you've got to go out there at 40 bucks per spot. So you can go down by half and you go from 40 bucks down to 20 bucks down to 10 bucks down. But here we are. After that second hit, there's a quarter, there's a quarter. I'm gonna go ahead and split those up. There's 125, 128. That was your starting spread. $10 in profit, $32 in action, and off you go to the races. You can take another hit here, right? For $7, lock up the $17 and off you go. Now it doesn't seem like a lot of money, right? But you're left with a nice baseline bet you can kind of build from. We're gonna play this today and in this series at a higher level, of course. We're trying to build a huge paycheck from a huge bankroll. So we're gonna be doing this with black chips. Same move, just black chip level. This right here, this ending profit will end up being for us $500 in those same 3 hits with money out there still playing. So that's gonna be our goal. Here we go. Let's get over here and start playing out. Who is here with us this morning? We got some, oh, look at that. Alfredo's here with us. Good morning, Alfredo. Alfredo and I texted the other day, just so you all know, I've been trying to work this system of tracking our yos to raise money for Chiro and his family. And Alfredo's like, yeah, man, I'm in. So that's cool. I know Jeff and Chris will be in. I'm in, of course. So we'll start getting that hooked up here in the next week or so. I'm excited about that. Good to have you on board with that one. What else? Who else here? Leadham's here. Anthony's here. Dice Dr. Dan was first here. Good to see you. Jen, my friend. The Justice is here, and Albert C. And Bob. Haven't seen Bob in a little while, so good to see you here too, man. Randy Hill's here. Good morning. And of course, Louie. Louie is here, and my good friend Ryan is here. And Anthony. Here we go, baby. Let's get this done. We're going to use the red dice today, the red Diamond Joe's dice that Dicey Motion gave me when he was here to visit a few weeks back. And let's go. I'm going to take out of my rack. I've got $1,600 in the rack. It's a very specific amount of money. We're going to go $1,500 across, and that's going to be $200 on the 4 and 10, $250 on the 5 and 9, 2, and then $300 on the 6 and the 8. Need to get greens there. If we lose this, and we're done. That's going to be the thing. If we catch one number, you'll see what happens. I've got $100 in the rack for a very specific reason if we happen to get out on roll 2. But let's not do it. Let's just make our damn money today and get out of here. Here we go. Coming out. Scary first roll. Always a scary first roll. God. I love the adrenaline rush of this thing, but God, it just drives me crazy. Here we go. Coming out, working the bets. What do we have? We have a 639. Woo! I can take a breath now. I swear to God, you guys don't believe me. This is fake money on a YouTube show, right? Like, I literally get up in the morning and I go out there, have my coffee, and I'm sweating. Before I even come out here, I'm like nervous. I'm like, can I make that first shot today? Like, it drives me insane. There's our 350 for that win on the 9. We're gonna take half our bets down, okay? I'll leave the greens out. I'm gonna need the greens. We're gonna spread the 4 and 10, $100 each. The 6 and 8 will be $150 each. And the 9 and the 5 will be $125 each. What comes back to the rack here, by the way, is $500, $1,100. There's $500, $1,000, $1,100 comes down off the table. $350 that you won plus half of your bets. Notice that I got the $100 in the rack. That's $1,200, right? If we burn on this next roll here, okay, which could happen, I would go back out with the $1,200, which is how we've been playing this strategy most of the time. I just this week added the 4 and 10 as a higher level. This $1,200 lets me go back out at the old level and give it a couple of tries if we burn on this roll. That's the reason why it's $1,600 in the bank. Here we go. Let's not have that happen. Let's just have a good roll. Let's just be done with this damn thing, all right? You can't play this and live a long life. Jen, that's a fantastic statement. But I'll tell you what, yesterday I bought in for $500. Again, on the way back from moving Zach, I stopped at a couple places just to see. One place the table was closed, actually. The other place, by $500, I did 128 across, like I showed in the preview there, and it worked on every single shooter. I got out of the hand on every single shooter, and I played and made money. You know, I had 2 shooters after we got out of the hand, had good rolls, and you know, at that level, it's totally fine. I wasn't sweating really at all. This will make you sweat. This level here is bonkers. But the point was using the bankroll to its maximum. So here we go. Let's get hit 2. That's a 6-5 mid-mo yo Chiro. The Chiro number. He likes to mess with me in the mornings. He knows I need one more roll to get my freaking paycheck, and he likes to just stick it to me and like make me wait one. Up there giggling his fat little ass off. I swear to God, someday we're gonna have a conversation, dude. You and me. Here we go. That's gonna be a 4 and a 3, frickin' 7. That sucks. Chiro, I gave you a bunch of shit and you crapped on me. There it is, 4, 3, 7. So this will exercise that one thing I was talking about. So now we can burn on roll 2. We don't get out of the hand. So what we do is head on back out. We have 1,200 in the rack. We're gonna head back out at the $1,200 level. We just gotta retry it. Right, we gotta retry it from here. We do have one extra bullet. And at $1,200, it looks almost the same. It's still the 1,100 inside. The difference is that the 4 and 10 are out here at $50 each instead of at $200 each. The 4 and 10 become kind of irrelevant at this level, but we still have a chance to make it. So, huge bummer. Let's try it again. Yeah, I don't clench on the second one. I know I have another crack at it, right? We have to just, we got to do it twice. That's the only thing. We got to make it happen 2 times now. Here we go. We're coming out. Coming out. That's a 5, 4, 9. All right. That's going to pay $350. Now we have a decision to make. Okay, here's the deal. We have to make a decision of how we're going to come after this thing. We can draw down right now, right? We got to make the drawdown basically work twice because we're down $400 from that first roll. We got the $400 back, essentially $350 back. So I'm going to put that in the rack. We have to do the drawdown 2 times, or we can just take same bet right here and make this our second shot. Instead of going all the way down and coming all the way back out again, we got to make a decision on when we're going to fight the 7. You want to fight it now, you want to fight it later on. And that's kind of the thing. And I can't hop the 4 and 10 only because we had no money left in the rack, right? I made the rack be exactly the right amount to go back out, so I can't really hop it on that come out, but that's a good thought. So here's the question, right? Do we, and I haven't tried this yet, right? Do we stay here right now, take the second hit at this big level, burn it or not, or draw it down and restart? So we have to make a call here about sweating the big money. We got to sweat it twice anyway. I'm going to sweat it twice now, and then we'll do the draw. Here we go. I'm going to do same bet. The point is 9, and we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Here we go. Coming out. Or not coming out, but second roll is a 3, 6, 9. That's the point. Interesting. We got both the 9s out of the way. That again pays $350, and now we're coming down. Take our half and run. The 4 and 10 will stay the same, by the way. I don't really pull them down. I just pull the insides down. So we're going to have 156 and 8. Whoops. 125, 5 and 9. Let's get the rack reset. See where we are in the rack. There's a 500. There's 1,000. There's $1,200 back in the rack. So if we burn again, we can play again. We still have enough money to play again. That's why I did it that way. Now we can play it out. Let it go. I'm gonna let the bets work here in the come out. Actually, we're drawn down. No, I'm still gonna work it. Should I work it? No. You know what? I'm not gonna work it. I'm gonna do what I say. The way we've been playing it this whole month is not to work the come out. We're not gonna work the come out. Here we go. Alfredo is screaming at his computer. Don't work the come out. That's a terrible throw. It's a 5-2. Thank God we didn't work the come out, right? But yeah, I only worked the come out on that first roll coming out the gate. All right, here we go. My hands are itching. It's cold. But I feel like I can do this. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Better looking throw, 5. 4-1. Alfredo, by the way, dealt to somebody yesterday who threw a 31, I think. That's insane. All right, here we go. We're at 750. Let's get her done. Come on, guys, do your thing. 6, 4, 10. Out there on the end. I don't like that. Actually, we had $50 on. We're good. That's $100. This is gonna be a weird drawdown thing. $100 on the 10. We're gonna come down here to 270 and 270 across now. 4 and 10 get split to the 5 and 9. This all comes back. We're gonna be fighting a little bit harder than we should today, I think. $25. There's 270 with 5 change. Now, what do we have in the rack? We start with 1,600, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's our starting bankroll. So we have 130 in profit. We got 270 out there. So we're at $400, which is not paycheck. So we're gonna have to keep playing here a little bit to make it work. That hitting the 4 and 10 on that last one hurts you a little bit because you should be getting paid, 175. You get paid 100, which reduces this, And we started down 350 instead of. It's just we're like one tick of the meter off here. That's all right. Regardless, we can restart if we have to. Here we go. Let's get myself another hit. Let me get a nice inside hit. That's all Johnny wants, an inside hit. We got it. 5-1. 5-1-6, baby. Let's go. 5-1. And again, look at the rolls here, right? We hit the 9. I'm looking at the roll track, right? We got a 9 as the point, 350. We had to stay out to recover from the last butt kicking, right? That second 9 triggers the drawdown. And then we got a 5 and a 10, and we're really out of the hand with that 10. We're at 400 in profit instead of 500 in profit. It's fine, right? I took the extra shot here because I thought we needed to. 75, 4-5. And let's bring down and take a look at where we are. And we'll make our next play decision from here. Let's see where we are. We have 100, 2, 3, 400, and $75. $475 is our profit. That's fine. It's not quite $500, but it's okay. We could go back, and play a little bit. I could take this $50, $60, $4 and play and say, let's lock up 400, right? And $10. We can lock up 410 and say that'll be our no matter what today, we'll take $400 out of here. We'll put the $10 back. Let's play 64 across just to keep rolling. And if I can make another $100 with this 64, then fine. But really, kind of a disappointing day, if I'm being honest here. Kind of disappointing. I would have liked to have not burned on that second shot, obviously, and made the $550 win like we always get cleaner than that. But whatever. We're out. It took us longer than I'd like to, but we got out of the hand. We were fighting from $400 down. And it took us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits to get recovered from our $400 loss plus a $400 win. So that's not bad. I'll take it. I will take it. Let's go. Just make a good roll here, huh? There's a 1, 5, 6. Ooh. 1 and a 5. That's sweet. $14. All right, we're gonna go ahead and press them both to 18. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab the hard ways with my change. All right, here we go. Ooh. 7, not a good throw. All right, we're done. That's fine. We made $400. I'll have to be happy with that. Not my target today, but we talk about this, right? Some days you have to be like okay with good enough. Sometimes good enough is good for government work, as they say. Bummer, we're out. 411 is the profit today. So let me go ahead and log that in. Let's see. Let's close this up here. Let's go to this over here. We're gonna log it in. Oh, I gotta go here. All right, on the 8th, this is the Daily Paycheck Casino. This was the Dallas Drawdown. I will go back and play it in a minute though, just so you know. 3,000, or we did 1,600, and we're out for 2012. 2012 from the bank. And this was a one-hit wonder, then a 6-roller. And that's all we needed to get through it. If I look at the totals here, Dallas Drawdown is now 12-4, 75%. I want that at 80%. I got to go undefeated next week to make it work. We're up $4,000 though. I'll take it. Look at the ratio, the win ratio, right? You win 12 times for $8,700. You lose 4 times for about half that. It's amazing those big ass losses, how much 25% losing rate is not a lot, but man, because we're playing at such big numbers, it really does carve into your wins. It's amazing how increasing the bet sizes increases that volatility by so much. But again, you go up by $500 a day. We're up. Our average win here is $740 on this strategy, so we're doing really good with it. 22% or 27% average win percent most days. We're doing really, really well. So I can't complain about that. All right, let's go back. We'll do one more shooter. How about we'll do one more shooter? What do you think? One more shooter? One more shooter, and let's do it. Let's do something stupid and fun. We're gonna put $3,000 in the bank, and let's play this again. And I'm gonna put $3,200 in the bank. We'll leave $200 in the bank, and we're gonna go double up. We're gonna go 400, 4 and 10, 400, 5 and 9, and 600, 6 and 8. So it's the same spread. Let's see, 5, 600. All right. So it's going to be, double up everything from last time. Instead of 3 and 3, it's 6 and 6. Instead of 2 and 2, or 252. They should be $500. I'm sorry, $500. 5 and 9, and 400 on the 4 and 10. It's the same thing. This is $3,000, right? It should be 6 and 6 is 12, plus 10 is 22, plus 8 is $3,000. So if we were buying in for $3,000, $3,200, how would this look at double the normal size? You ready to clench a little bit here, right? Now it doesn't matter because we are in Friday Follies time. This is not a real shooter, but let's pretend it was. I'm gonna put the 6s on top, and we're gonna see if we can't make a paycheck at this size on a Friday. What does it look like to play with the full 3,000 we've been using all month, but all at one shot? How does this YOLO feel? And again, if you're gonna YOLO it, you gotta YOLO it, right? Here we go, coming out. Just don't be a frickin' 7, please. It's a 9, okay. Check this out. Boy, if I had the stones to play this way, whoo, boy. Can you imagine? There's a 9. 500 pays 700. So I can do it actually with purples here. Now I'll do it with black, it's fine. There's $700. 5 pays 7, and again, we're gonna go ahead and take half the bets back. And now we go back out where we started the last round with, right? 200 on the 4 and 10, 200 or 250 on the 5 and 9, and $300 on the 6 and 8. And what comes back? We start with $3,200. We got that's 5, 1,000, 2,000, $200 comes back. 1,000, 2,000, and what I've got here now is $400. So $2,400. So if I happen to get burned here, I can go back out to $2,400 and do it that way. But let's not get burned. Let's just make some freaking money, right? Here we go. Parlay it, he says, right? Go, go, go. Here we go. Johnny be no good right here. Let's go. Come on, be something good. It's a 4. Woo! Look at that. 314, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's $400 up there on the end. And we can take half these down. And now, where are we? Let's go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 500. There's our starting bankroll. Okay, back in the rack. I've got 550 bucks locked profit, plus I got 550 or 600 bucks out here, right? We can go back out here like this, 640 across. There's 650. I'll lock up another 100 bucks. We'll go 640 across. Because why not, right? 640. There's our $10 change. And now, who the hell cares, right? We got our 500 bucks back. 640. That's actually $1,000 in profit, right? I got 500 and change over here. That's it. If I bring it back, it's $1,000 in those couple of rolls. Who's happy with $1,000 in 2 rolls? I am. But let's go. The point is 9, by the way. Let's do it. Let's play 640 across. And we can either draw this down or play this up, however you want to do it. But let's go ahead and do let's do a little pineapple press from 640 across. Because why not? Y'all saw I debuted on the Hawaiian show last night. The Hawaiians had me on their Palace Station table, and I was they got me started out there my episode. That roll is pretty funny. Anyway, here we go. That was an 8, a 5-3-8. That'll pay 120 bucks. Or sorry, 140 bucks. 140. Okay, and let's just go ahead and make it. Let's go to 180 with it, I guess. Right? Is that big enough? Or we'll go to 210. 210. Let's go to 210 with it. I'll bring this back. Always be collecting, right? Don't they say always be collecting? Here we go. Dan says, go for it, baby. Lock that 500 bucks. There's a 963. Nina 963. Yeah. It pays 140. We're going to go to 200 bucks and take the 40 bucks back. That's the point. Knocking that point out. Let's go. It's going to stack them as they come back to me, too. Ooh, big bounce. It's an 8. Let's see, 6, 2, 8. You know what I'm going to do? I actually lied. I'm going to take the 8. I'm going to fix my bets here. I'm going to make the 5 and 9. We got 140 there. Let's make the 5 and 9 both. I'm going to make them both 160. I'm going to make the 5 and 9 both 150, actually. I wanted to spread that love out a little bit. And the 6 and 8, when I put the 8 to 210, I really should have put the 6 and 8 both from 120. I should have pressed them both up to 180 instead of that. I'm going to make them both look like 180 because I wanted a pineapple press and I wasn't really thinking. So 175, 180 there. My bad. I'm sorry. I wasn't really paying attention to what I said I was going to do. 175, 180. There we go. Okay, now point is 8. Let's go. I said I was going to pineapple press and then regress back down. That's what we're going to do. 6, 3, 9. Sweet. All right, 150 pays a 175. I'm going to drop a quarter. We're going to press the 4 and 10. Buy a black each. That's 3 hits, pineapple press style. Let's have everybody clap it up here for Brian from Hawaiian Crapshooters. The money shot is coming right here. This is the money shot. This is it, money shot right here. Waylon says 25 on all the hardware. I don't have 25 bucks. I got 25. I got 75 bucks here. I'm going to borrow a nickel from my best friend Waylon, and we're going to go $20 on the hardways just for you. 20 bucks each. We're going to rail dump, and here we go. Money shot. Everybody clap it up. Money shot. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, dude. Make that money. You got it. It's a 6. Woo! 6 easy. 5-1. So we will lose that right there, but I'm okay with that because 180 pays 210, and I'm coming back down to 640. The one and only regression, even when I'm ahead, we'll do a short regression here. 640 across. I'm gonna go back to my hard 6 with only $5. But now, this regression here will lock in a little bit of money for us. That's another $20. So what do we have in the rack locked? Here's our profit now. That regression, the nice thing about the pineapple press is that it basically wins itself. Now my profit is $1,225, locked and loaded, going home with that, and let's just go to the ceiling. I'm gonna full press until I get to my table max, $500. Here we go. I do not borrow money. Oh, wait, maybe I do. Maybe, hey, 314. Maybe I borrow money from my neighbors. 314. Where is that? Boom. Let's go. Table max. Table max or bust. That goes to $300. Oh. I owe Waylon $5. There it is. I gave Waylon back his $5. I'll put the $15 back up there on the hard ways. They're all at $20. Here we go. Ugly throw, 527. We lost our home run try, but we did lock in an extra $500 with the Hawaiian crap shooters pineapple press. Made me some money, so that's cool. That's fun. Let's go ahead and clean up the rack here, and yeah, that was fun. That was fun. All right, I'm gonna go prep up for the next show. I'll see you guys downstairs for the coffee run here in about a half an hour. I gotta type in the rolls from the shooters that went over the last couple of days while I was gone. And we'll get a good look at how the shooters tournament is going. I'll look at some stats on that thing. And yeah, that's it. Have a good rest of your morning here. Get some coffee. I'll see you about half an hour. Thanks for watching. God bless all y'all.